Welcome back to Mind Pump TV, guys. I'm your host, Danny Matrenga. Today, we're gonna break down how to build up to performing a proper barbell bench press. The barbell bench press is one of the best lifts you can do to generate upper body strength and power, as well as build a quality physique. But for a lot of people, the 45-pound barbell is a barrier for entry that's a little too steep for a new lifter. So we're gonna break down how do you build yourself up to benching with a barbell with proper form, technique, and stability from square one. Let's get into it. So one of the primary issues a lot of lifters run into when they're starting to approach the barbell bench press is one of either stability or load. A lot of lifters feel unstable under a barbell. They're not quite comfortable. They're not technically sound, and we'll address all of those things. And then another thing, especially for the females that I've trained, a 45-pound barbell is quite daunting if you've never pressed in that plane before. So building up the requisite strength and stability in the shoulders and chest is integral before approaching the barbell bench press. So the first regression I want to talk about is the dumbbell bench press. We're going to play with some tempos and all that stuff to make it make a little more sense. But before we even begin with the actual pressing technique, I want to talk about how to safely get into position. So a lot of lifters struggle with getting a pair of dumbbells into the fully extended position to start a press. So to do that, what I want you to do is start with your feet on the floor and the dumbbells flat on the top at about the middle of the thigh. From here, bracing the core, I want you to lean back and kick up, allowing the dumbbells to travel into the armpit position. From here, it's a simple press, just like a bench press, maintaining control throughout the entire range of motion. Getting up can also be problematic for a lot of lifters, so I coach my clients to do this, which is bring the dumbbells to the tops of the knee, brace the core, and allow the dumbbells to actually provide momentum coming up. That will do you a lot of favors. A lot of people like to do this and just swing and round their back aggressively, which might predispose you, if you have back problems already, to some pain you don't want to feel. And a lot of people like to drop the dumbbells off to the side from this position, which can really put some nasty stress on the shoulder as the arm is kind of ripped back. So I like to use my legs to get in and out of position with the dumbbell bench press. Notice I was slow and under control. So again, if you're struggling to maintain stability of the bar, maintain the path of the bar on a bench press, practicing stabilizing one side at a time with dumbbells is a fantastic way to build into that place. And then again, remembering that a barbell is 45 pounds, if you're a smaller female or you're a male with a very young training age and you're working up towards working with the barbell, you need to be able to press at least 22.5-pound dumbbells, if not more, to be able to adequately perform with the barbell. All right, so technique aside, actual pressing movements aside, a lot of the reason lifters struggle with the press is because they don't have the pull, right? To be a great bench presser, you have to have a strong set of lats. You have to be able to keep your shoulder blades back and down against the bench, right? That helps you not only with setting up for a proper bar path, it helps protect the shoulder. And again, your lats play somewhat of a role in this movement. So a big piece of advice I've given to a lot of my clients and they've seen great results with is utilizing the dumbbell row or a barbell row as a means to build up all of those supportive musculature of the posterior chain, like your lats. So if you're struggling with your pressing, another movement you can do in conjunction with your dumbbell press is a simple dumbbell row from the hinged position, soft knees, tight core, flat back, rowing up, controlling all the way down. Right? Working to stabilize in that position. You're training all of the muscles kind of concentrically that work eccentrically in a bench press and doing a good job of providing stability to those structures. And if you get really good at rowing and build up that backside, you'll find that when you do get under the bar and really sink your shoulder blades in, you'll feel a lot more comfortable and stable. So to wrap things up, remember, 45-pound bar. If it's too heavy for you because you're a novice lifter or you're just a little bit on the untrained side, work your way up to at least 22.5, preferably 30-pound dumbbells. You will crush the bench and you'll be able to have a much more quick linear progression on adding weight to the bar. After that, you want to train your lats so that you have the supportive structures in place to protect the shoulder with heavy barbell pressing. And lastly, when you do perform all these dumbbell movements, just be careful how you get in and out of position just to keep everything safe. Thanks so much for watching Mind Pump TV. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you soon.